Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find all the values of x that satisfy the given exponential equation. And to do this, we are going to start by multiplying both sides of this equation by 4 to get rid of this fraction on the right hand side. When we do this, we have that 4 times 2 to the power x squared minus 4x plus 2 is equal to 5. But of course, you know that we can write 4 as 2 squared. So on the left hand side, we have 2 to the power 2 multiplied by 2 to the power x squared minus 4x plus 2. And this is still equal to 5. Now you can see that we have two numbers that are in the same base, that is base 2. And they are multiplying themselves. And according to our laws of exponents, we can combine these two numbers by simply adding their exponents. When we add 2 to this quadratic equation, what we are going to have on the left hand side is 2 to the power x squared minus 4x plus, here we have 2 and here we have 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So this is 4 and everything is still equal to 5. Now at this point, you know that the next thing we are going to do is to take log of both sides of the equation. And of course, since this is in base 2, it would be wise for us to continue working in base 2. So we take log to base 2 of both sides of the equation. And on the left hand side, we have log to base 2 of 2 to the power x squared minus 4x plus 4. And on the right hand side, we have log to base 2 of 5. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to apply the power rule of logarithms. That is the rule that says that when we have a log term like this, we can bring down this exponent to the front to become a multiplier. When we do that, we have x squared minus 4x plus 4 times log to base 2 of 2 is equal to log to base 2 of 5. But of course, you know that log to base 2 of 2 is equal to 1. So this equation becomes x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to log to base 2 of 5. Now let us take this constant term over to the right hand side. When we do that, we have x squared minus 4x is equal to log to base 2 of 5 minus 4. The next thing we are going to do is to add the square of half the coefficient of x to both sides of this equation. What is the coefficient of x? It is minus 4. Half of it is minus 2. And we square this and add it to both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have x squared minus 4x plus minus 2 squared is equal to log to base 2 of 5 minus 4 plus minus 2 squared. Now, on the left hand side of this equation, you can see that we have a perfect square. So from here, we have x minus 2 squared. And of course, this is equal to log to base 2 of 5 minus 4 plus minus 2 squared is 4. And of course, this is going to take care of that, leaving us with x minus 2 squared is equal to log to base 2 of 5. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to take square root of both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have that x minus 2 is equal to plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5. And of course, adding 2 to both sides of this equation, we have that x is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5. Now you can see that we have two values of x that satisfy this exponential equation. We have x equal to 2 plus the square root of log to base 2 of 5, and we have x equal to 2 minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5. Now to check our answer and also do some fun exercise in algebraic manipulation, let us substitute this value, that is 2 plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5 for x in this exponent. When we do that, we have 2 plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5 squared minus 4 times 2 plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5 plus 2. Opening this bracket, we have 2 squared, which of course is equal to 4. And we have 2 times 2 times plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5. That is plus or minus 4 times the square root of log to base 2 of 5. And then we have plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5 squared. And that is going to be equal to plus log to base 2 of 5. Now here we have minus 4 times 2. That is minus 8. And we have minus 4 times plus or minus the square root of log to base 2 of 5. That is going to be minus plus 4 times the square root of log to base 2 of 5. Because you know that minus plus is minus and minus minus is plus. And of course, we still have plus 2. Now, when you look at this line, you will immediately see that this is going to take care of this, leaving us with 4 minus 8, which is minus 4, plus 2. That is minus 2. So we have minus 2 plus log to base 2 of 5 as the exponent. So when we add 2, this is going to be equal to 2 to the power minus 2. Because of the addition, we have multiplication 2 to the power log to base 2 of 5. Of course, we know that 2 to the power minus 2 is the same as 1 over 2 squared, which is 4. And now look at this. We have 2 to the power log to base 2 of 5. Of course, you know that this is simply equal to 5. So this is times 5 over 1. And of course, this is 5 over 4, which is exactly what we have on the right-hand side. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.